All right, let's talk about something I know is on a lot of your minds. You've poured your heart and soul into building a beautiful website for your small business. You finally hit that publish button, and then nothing. Just crickets. You search for it on Google, and it's like it doesn't even exist. If that sounds familiar, you are absolutely in the right place. Today, we're going to crack the code on how to make your website pop up on Google and start bringing customers to your door. I mean, does this question sound familiar? It is probably one of the most common and honestly most frustrating things for a new business owner. You've done all this work to get online, but it just feels like you're invisible. But here's the good news. There's a really clear reason for this, and even better, there's a solution. And that solution is called search engine optimization, or, as you've probably heard, SEO. The easiest way to think about it is this. SEO is just learning how to speak Google's language. It's how you signal to the search engines exactly what your business is about so they can do their job and connect you with the right people who are already looking for you. So where in the world do you start with all this? Well, it's actually simpler than you think. Your very first step is to get inside your customer's head. You need to figure out the exact words and phrases they're typing into that search bar when they need what you offer. And those words, those are your keywords. And let me tell you, they are the absolute foundation of your entire SEO strategy. Finding the right ones isn't about some wild guess. It's about empathy. You got to ask yourself, what problem is my customer trying to solve right now? What are they actually typing into Google? So here's a simple 3-step process anyone can use. First, just brainstorm. Seriously, grab a notebook and write down every phrase you can think of that a customer might use. Second, take those ideas and pop them into a free tool like Ubersuggest. It'll show you if people are actually searching for those terms. And third, do a little friendly recon. Check out your top competitors' websites and see what words they're using. It's a goldmine. Now, this is a really crucial distinction you need to get. Trying to rank for a super broad keyword, like just photographer, well, that's going to be tough. The competition is massive. But a longer, more specific phrase like affordable wedding photographer in Pasadena, that is pure gold. Why? Because the person searching for that knows exactly what they want, and they're probably ready to hire someone. They are a much better lead for you. Okay, so once you've got your list of keywords, what's next? The next step is to actually weave them into the fabric of your website so Google can find them. This is what we call on-page SEO, and it's where the rubber meets the road. Now, don't let a list like this intimidate you. I promise it's not as technical as it looks. Most modern website builders, like GoDaddy or Google Sites, they make it incredibly easy to edit these things without touching a single line of code. Think of your title tag as the headline in the Google search results. Your headers, the H1s and H2s, they just organize your page for readers and for Google. And alt text, that's just a simple description for your images, which is super important. And here's a simple but really powerful change you can probably make right now. Go look at the URLs, the web addresses, of your pages. Does it look like a clean, descriptive phrase that includes a keyword? Or is it a jumble of numbers and question marks? A clean URL is just way easier for both people and search engines to understand at a glance. It's a super easy win. Okay, listen up. For any business out there with a physical location or a specific service area, I'm talking bakeries, plumbers, consultants, you name it, this next section is for you. This is absolutely critical. We're talking about local SEO. Get this. A staggering 97% of people search online to find a local business. I mean, just think about your own life. How many times this week have you pulled out your phone to search for coffee near me or best tacos in my city? Well, guess what? Your customers are doing the exact same thing. This is a massive, massive opportunity you just can't afford to miss out on. So what's the real difference here? Let's break it down. Think of it like this. Traditional SEO is about proving you're a trusted expert to the whole world. Local SEO, on the other hand, is all about proving you're the best, most relevant choice for the person searching from just down the street. It's all about proximity and local relevance. So, what's the number one, single, most important thing you can do for your local SEO? It's this: claim and completely fill out your free Google business profile.
this is what gets you on the map. Literally. It's what lets you show up in those super valuable Google Maps results. Fill out every single section, your hours, services, add tons of photos, and definitely encourage your happy customers to leave reviews.
Now, SEO is incredibly powerful, but I do need to be real with you about one thing. It is not an overnight fix. Not at all. It's a long game that requires patience. So let's set some realistic expectations for when you'll actually start to see the needle move. In the first couple of months, you'll probably see some small wins. This usually comes from those quick fixes, like getting your Google Business profile all set up. Then, around the 3 to 6 month mark, you should start to see a noticeable bump in your traffic. But the real magic, that really happens after 6 months. That's when all your efforts start to compound and Google really starts to see your site as a trusted authority.
This is the perfect way to think about it. SEO is like tending a garden. You don't just plant some seeds, walk away, and expect a beautiful harvest, right? No way! You have to water it, pull the weeds, and give it consistent care. SEO is exactly the same. It's an ongoing process of creating helpful content and keeping all your information fresh and up to date.
So, we've covered a lot, right? We talked about the why and the how, from finding your customers' words all the way to winning that local search. You now have a strategic playbook to get your business found on Google. So the real question is, what are you going to do with it? And look, while you can absolutely make huge progress on your own with what we've talked about today, sometimes a little expert guidance can make all the difference. It can really help you avoid common mistakes and just get you where you want to go a whole lot faster. And that's exactly where organizations like the Small Business Development Center come in. If you want some help creating a custom SEO plan that's tailored for your specific business, you should contact the University of Laverne SBDC. They offer free one-on-one consulting. Just visit them online at lavernesbdc.org/newclient, or you can give them a call at 909-448-1567 to get started. I hope this was helpful.